Hey, what's going on? Kantis Simmons here. So, I wanted to take some time to answer a question that many of my students and parents have reached out to me and asked. And the question was this: Corona has messed up my college decision. What should I do now? Yeah, no one really expected Corona and COVID-19, this pandemic, to do what it did to our education system. And schools are closing. Students are getting acceptance letters, but students and both parents are now really trying to make the decision on what they should do. So in this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts and the 4 things that I recommend you do. We're making a decision on college now that Corona has hit. I want to give you my thoughts and my opinion on what you should consider now that Corona has hit. Like I said before, we hadn't seen an emergency like this probably since 9/11, right? Just where it impacted the world. Of course, in 2008, we had, some financial challenges there, but I don't think it really impacted our schools and colleges the way it has in the past. So I want to give you 4 things that you can do to be able to maneuver during this time period. And by the way, since you're here, I definitely want to give a resource out to students and parents. I have a free training over at kantissimmons.com/funding. It's a 3-part video series designed to help you fund your college education. I go into deep dive on how to leverage the government's money, how to leverage your money, how to leverage other people's money in the form of scholarships and free money. So if you want that resource, definitely go over to kantissimmons.com/funding. All right, here are 4 things that I think that you should consider now that Corona has hit and maybe it's messed up your college choice or your decisions. Number 1, my recommendation is for you to count the cost. Yes, count the cost of the decision that you're making, right? Not only talking about the financial cost, but talking about the risk versus reward cost. Talk about the return on investment cost. Talk about the possibility that we may be in this situation for another 6 months, another year. What about 2 years? I've asked myself that, with my business and my family and different things going on. It's like, hey, what would I do if we had to stay home, even if we were in this situation for the next 6 months to a year? I ask you the same question. That's why it's important for you to count the cost, right? Going to a traditional college or going to a traditional online college. Or maybe you say, you know what? I'll go to the traditional college and I will enroll in their online program. Maybe they will open up next semester or the semester after. It's up to you to count the cost, right? The financial cost, right? Maybe you had the $41,000 set aside to go to college A. But because of this situation, you say, maybe I can back down on the $41,000, the room and board and the travel and all those different things, to now enroll in this online college to take a few courses in my major. So number 1, definitely count the cost. Here's the second thing that I recommend. Be creative. Yes, be creative. Listen, elementary schools have had to be creative. Middle schools have had to be creative. Colleges have had to be creative, right? So it's time for you to be creative. Yes, be creative where your career is concerned, right? So if everybody is doing something that's out of the norm, maybe it's time for you to do something that's out of the norm. Maybe it's time for you to be more creative where your college future is concerned. Let's say, for example, you had planned to go to school for one major, right? Or something that you've always wanted to do. And as you sit back to think about it, maybe that's not the best decision at the time. Be creative and make a slight shift, right? Be creative where the program of the school that you decided to go to, maybe you have to be creative and say, you know what? They had this program, and because of the situation, the program doesn't exist right now. So maybe you have to be creative to look towards other options. All right. So that's my advice, or the second thing that I would do. All right. Be creative. Third thing, listen, consult others. You know, the good book says, he who hangs around wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. What am I saying? I'm saying consult those who you look up to. You know, your advisors, your mentors, maybe it's an uncle, an aunt, a grandparent. Maybe have those close friends that can really give you some real, raw, real helpful advice. Consult others. Listen, you know, at one time, honestly, like I wanted to go to Florida A&M University. And I had a full scholarship to go to Florida A&M University. And they offered me a full academic band scholarship. And they simply told me, hey, Kantis, just turn in your SAT scores. And I'm like, cool. Turn my SAT scores in. And after the fourth time, I still came up 40 points short from the required SAT that they wanted me to have to get that scholarship. And so I had to consult with others. I'm like, listen, I really want to go to this school, but I had to count the cost. I had to be creative. And then I consulted with others. And I found a better option for myself. Ended up going to Norfolk State University in Norfolk, Virginia. And I believe it was the best decision of my life. Now, I'd never, ever heard of a Norfolk State University. But because I consulted others, it put me on a path that I feel like it was part of my destiny to go to Norfolk, Virginia versus Tallahassee, Florida. What about you? Right? What are your advisors saying? What are your parents saying? What are your close friends saying? Here's another thing that I recommend you do. Reach out to the students who are currently enrolled in the college that you want to go to. Yeah, go on Facebook, go on Instagram, befriend them. Hey, inbox them. Be creative how you reach out to them, but have a real conversation. Say, hey, my name is Billy. My name is Sarah, and I'm interested in going to this university. Hey, because of Corona, I know things have been an adjustment. How have things adjusted for you this last semester? Hey, what is the university saying about this next year? Right? Are they opening up? How was it transitioning from the traditional college to now doing all of the courses online? Was the university even prepared? Right? So not only can you consult others, but consult those who are currently attending those universities. So step number 3 is to consult others. And here's the last one. Number 4, consider your gut. Yes. What is your gut saying about the college decision, right? What's your gut saying about this time in our lives? Let me just be honest with you, right? Because Corona, let's just keep it real. It snuck up on most of the world, right? I know it snuck up on a lot of us here in the United States, but because of that, fathers, mothers, business owners, employers, they've all had to consider their gut and say, you know what? What should I do? This doesn't feel right. Maybe I should start this. Maybe I should stop that. Maybe I should cut this out. Maybe I should do this. And we're choosing or making your college decision. What does your gut say? Now, I believe in prayer, right? So I pray about things and then I follow my gut. Some people call it your conscience, your inner man, that still small voice. What's your gut saying about your college choice or your college decision? Hey, I would advise, hey, grab hands with your parents, grab hands with your friends, and just acknowledge God, your higher source, Holy Spirit, whomever you acknowledge. And then at the end of the day, trust your gut that you're making the right decision. Hopefully this was helpful for you. So number one, count the cost. Number two, be creative. Number three, consult others. And number four, consider your gut. You know, I believe college is a great, great opportunity, right? Now, I don't believe that college makes you successful. I don't believe that. I believe that college and a college degree opens up certain doors for you, right? I couldn't get into the door called NASA if I would have had a GED. But when I got my BS degree in chemistry, my master's degree in polymer science and engineering, another master's degree in textile and fiber engineering, I was able to unlock the door called research scientist and work at NASA and work at CBA Vision. But once I got in the door, the decisions I made, the choices I made, and how I maneuvered determined the success. So college is a great option for you. Hopefully this video has helped you think about a few things, because your college decision, your college choice right now, it may be at the top of your mind. Hopefully this was helpful. Listen, if this video has been helpful for you, hey, let somebody else know. Share this with somebody. Also, if you are looking for resources to fund your college education or your son or your daughter college education, hey, go over to kantissimmons.com/funding to get access to my free 3-part training, all on how to fund your students' college education with scholarships and free money. Listen, I'm going to be back tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to be back tomorrow. Listen, I've committed myself over the next few weeks to jump on live every single day because I want to help more and more students, more and more parents with their college choice, with this college process, and with the transition. Listen, I'm Kantis Simmons, the coolest guy with 7.25 fingers. And remember this, only one game in life counts, and that's your A game. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Now, thank you so much for watching this video. Now, if this video has been beneficial to you, I want you to do 3 things for me. Number one, I would love for you to like and subscribe to this channel. That way, when I produce new videos and new content, you'll be notified first of the videos that come out. Number two, I want you to think about another student or another parent or educator that could use this video or videos like these, and be so kind to share this video with them. And number three, I want you to leave me a comment down below and let me know practically how you can use the content in this video so that you can succeed in school and succeed in life. I'm Kantis Simmons, the coolest guy with 7.25 fingers. And remember this, there's only one game in life that counts, and that's your A game. I'll talk to you soon.